Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning into real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Let me go ahead and bring on my co-host. Start off with Mr. Dolphin Winners.
Good morning, brother. How are you today?
I'm above ground and upright, thanks to the good Lord. That's all that matters.
Amen.
Next, we have Mr. Johnny O.
What's up, guys? How are you? Morning.
What's up, Johnny? What's good with you, brother?
In Duncan getting my coffee so I can go home.
I hear you.
Gotta have that Duncan.
That's right.
So what's the news today? Celebrating my wife's birthday party a couple days early. Her birthday's Thursday. She'll be the big 6-0.
All right.
So I got to go down to, she's already at her in-laws. I got to go down there and meet up with them this afternoon and have a birthday party. Her and my son-in-law, who's just turned 36.
Hey.
I think it froze up on me when I was getting my coffee.
You're good. So as we started talking before the show, there's a high chance that we're going to retain Weaver.
Yeah, I think so.
Which I'm glad to hear and glad to see. And I can see our defense really stepping it up this year, hopefully.
We got to see how everything plays out after the season is over, after the Super Bowl, going towards the draft. You know, we'll see how that all plays out.
That and the free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, one step at a time.
You know it. One day at a time, one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pro Bowl started this weekend.
Let's see. I don't even pay attention to the Pro Bowl anymore. And there's no disrespect to the players that actually earned the right to go to the Pro Bowl. But the Pro Bowl is not the Pro Bowl anymore. It used to be a game. It used to be something that we got a chance to watch. And then after a while, after they said, oh, we don't want to tackle no more, it just became flag football.
Yeah, it's definitely not what it was. I mean, it's, it's a show. And that's what it is. It's more of a show for the fans, and they get to see the players out there with no helmets, so they could see their faces. But that's all it is now. It's to me, I kind of think of it as like a circus. You're going to see a show.
Agreed. Yeah, I definitely agree.
You know, they got all these different skill competitions, which is cool because players get to show off their abilities and what they can and can't do. And, you know, but then some people read too much into that. You know, guy doesn't show well. They're like, oh, he sucks. He says, come on. He didn't get invited because he sucks.
You know, fans are going to sit there and have their own what's the name, opinions and views. You know, that's just how it is. It's sad. It's sad to a point. It really is. Especially if the fans are betting on it, they're definitely going to sit there and have their own views and opinions.
Dude, if you're betting on the Pro Bowl, you got to be nuts.
Oh, dude, listen, I know folks that bet on damn near anything and everything. If it was two old women running down the street, they would bet on it. I promise you.
Oh, no, I know plenty of people like that too. It's just, you know.
Yeah, it sucks.
We'll have to see if Tom's betting on it.
Yeah, talking about Tom, we definitely got to see what's going on with him. I know I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, I've messaged him, but he hasn't responded to my message. I'll have to try texting him because
It's Sunday morning. He probably ain't even awake.
no, not today. But I've messaged him through Messenger in the past, and he hasn't responded. But texting, he usually responds to text quicker. Well, the Eagles are 1.5-point underdogs, but I think if anything, they should be like a 2-point favorite.
Dude, I'm like this. They're trying to make that spread as close as possible. And I believe this, and Johnny O said it last week. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs and the refs against the Philadelphia Eagles. But if the Eagles play the way they played against Washington, Kansas City ain't got shit for them. It don't matter.
No, I agree with that 100%. You know, they have half the game they have against Washington. Kansas City ain't gonna have anything for them.
I mean, statistically, the Eagles are the better team. They got a top 5 offense and the top defense in the league. So statistically, they are the better team. But you know, you can't sit there and put nothing past the cat in the hat Kansas City Chiefs. You know that for a fact.
Kansas City knows how to win games.
Yeah, they do.
Toot that horn.
That was locking the car up.
I don't see nothing as far as news really for anything else. Of course, you know, it's the time of the year.
It's all about the Super Bowl right now. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not football related, but waking up to the news and seeing Luka getting traded to the Lakers, I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't expect to see that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
And I don't follow basketball that much, but I know who he is. And
Yo, all I saw this morning on my Facebook was, I can't believe Luka's a Laker. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I got off Facebook and went on ESPN and I seen that shit. I was like, holy fucking shit. In a 3-way trade, they not only got Luka, they got Chris Paul also on the team. In a 3-way trade with San Antonio and Dallas. So I was like, wow. So Uh, but yeah, NFL wise, we're not going to find anything really, really out until basically after the Super Bowl. We
Yeah,
probably won't get anything after
I'm
that
looking
point.
at an article that Dylan Gabriel, a quarterback, I don't know who he's quarterback for. I can't seem to find that.
Hmm.
They're saying he could be almost like Tua's twin. They both played for Honolulu, Hawaii High School. It have similar thing, and could he be a backup quarterback for Tua? Is what they're saying.
Well, we need two. We need a backup, and we need somebody out of free agency. We cannot go into the season with one backup quarterback. I hope they listening. I hope Miami is listening, because I'll tell you this: if you go into another season with one backup quarterback, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, and you need a backup that can actually run the system. So if this kid went to the same high school, if he did basically the same thing in college, and you can get him in the fourth, fifth round, yeah, take him.
Hmm. I mean, don't we got to pick in every round? Don't we, gentlemen?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, at least one in every round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
this is
10
the
picks altogether.
okay.
I know we only have one third rounder.
I think we have one first, one second, one third, and then two fourths, fifth, sixth, and seventh. I think that's
Okay.
it. Might be two fourths, three sixths, and two sevenths, but yeah.
I'm just happy we not getting. Excuse me. I'm happy that we're just not getting any picks taken away from us. That's the key thing right there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, it's funny. Everybody forgets about that. You know, Ross is like, I'm all in. I want to win, but yet he's the one that got caught tampering and lost the first round pick.
Exactly.
Good morning,
Shitty.
Rocky Bear and Cap for Life.
Shit, you're seeing comments. I haven't seen any comments yet on. Here we go. I had to put my phone up. I had it on the side. There we go. No,
Broski Bear is saying Dylan Gabriel isn't NFL material. He's small and a lefty also. He's been in college forever, and he would be a 24-year-old rookie.
Well, at least 24 years old. He's older. He's more mature. He's closer to being physically mature. So,
yeah.
you know, I mean, they do their evaluations. They got scouts out there all over the place. So,
Yeah.
you know, we don't get to see the war room. We don't get to see the draft board. We don't get to see the grades on players. So,
Right.
and you know as well as I do, there's teams that have one player graded real high and other teams aren't high on them. So,
Right.
I know there was talk that we've looked at a wide receiver and I think a running back.
There's all kinds of talk out there, Papa Paul. I'm seeing ones where they talk to Jason Taylor's son. He's a tight end. You know,
Yeah, that I didn't see that we talked to him. I seen that an article about will we take Jason Taylor's son?
Right.
I've seen all kinds of,
shit. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, John.
I've seen all kinds of articles on, you know, at the Senior Bowl. They were talking to this guy, talking to that guy. You know, just conversation, not saying, "Hey, we're going to draft you." But I've seen all kinds of those.
I'm just to a point right now with this team. Bring in quality players. That's all I'm asking. And it's time to change the culture. Stop being a punk, McDaniels. Like I'm tired of, oh, I want to be everybody's friend. No, that shit is not working. I'm sorry. Like it's not transitioning on the field. And I'm sorry, like, I don't care if there's star players on the team or not. It's time to start putting the hammer down on these grown ass men. And I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be a coach.
Well, I tell you, there was a running back, and I can't think of his name right offhand. I was reading his stats. His stats are quite impressive. He's 5'9", but 220 pounds.
Okay.
That's a bowling ball.
You ain't
Yeah.
never lied. That's like that's like a Maurice Jones-Drew type dude. Short,
And
stocky, and run through anything.
his senior year, he had over 2,000 yards rushing
That's damn good.
and 39 touchdowns.
What was he, D2 or something?
I don't remember, but he is, and he's as far as running backs, he's considered to be one of the first running backs to be drafted.
What's up, Michael Leonard?
Can't remember his name right off the top of my head. Trying to look it up. No.
Should be interesting to see what we do.
Yep, and unfortunately, we got a ways to go because it ain't till April is the draft. So
April, and then May we find out the schedule.
Yep. I know Michael Winters will be there. Don't forget to come to my draft day party, Earth Day birthday party. I know Michael Winters will be there.
Next week will be Super Bowl 59.
yeah, you see the commercial with Gronk. He's like, "Oh, it's Super Bowl licks."
Yeah. I seen that, and I was like, they always play him to be so stupid, and I don't know how he takes that, but
How's he take it? He's getting a paycheck. He don't care.
yeah,
That's what I was about to say, Johnny. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
He's getting paid. He's not in the NFL anymore, and he's still doing commercials, getting paid. So
Cha-ching.
exactly.
And you're getting your retirement fund, and I know that's a pretty penny too. So, cha-ching.
One of the offensive linemen Miami's looking at is Jalen Rivers. He's 6'5", 325 pounds. He's a big boy, and he's offensive tackle, but he's played guard the 2 years before that, so he's a versatile offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm. I'm like this. We just need help. I think we need help in offensive line, defensive line, and a linebacker. And we're going to definitely have to look in the safety positions also, especially if we're not going to re-sign Holland. And we need to work on that definitely.
Yeah, here you go. The running back is 5'9", 216 pounds. Ashton Genty.
That's a big dude.
What school?
Lone Star High School. Where's the Boise State?
Yeah, that's the one I thought it was. Yeah, but there's no way we're getting him.
No. At the 13th pick, we need to concentrate on interior. We do not need any running backs, wide receivers. I keep telling everybody, we still got Todd Washington sitting here right there.
Jalen Rivers would be a good one for that.
Hey, listen, I'm like this, brother. I'm like this. Offensive line or defensive line. If I have no problem taking an offensive or defensive player at the 13th pick, I don't. I do not, because we need offensive line help or defensive line help, because we don't know what's going to happen with Phillips. Because I heard Phillips is signed. They said I think they're bringing Phillips back, maybe.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they're bringing Phillips back. Chubb's the one that's up in the air. Which, if we keep Weaver, I think Weaver wants to keep Chubb.
It depends on how much. But it depends. It depends on if it makes sense. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
You know, I mean, I understand what Weaver wanted, but Greer in the upper management has the more say so on that than what Weaver has. Weaver does have a say so, but if it don't make sense, they're gonna do what they need to do. You know, right now we talked about this. All our money is tied into 5 players. Actually, 6 if you add Chubb. So we need to build this team up. We do. We really do. And we need to put people in there that's coming to play football, not to sit there and just say, oh, I'm here to just do my job and go home. Because we're going to be sitting here conversating like this next year, same conversations, same things all over again.
Well, there was an article, Devon Chan was saying, you don't need dogs. We have dogs. What we need is people to bring the dogs out in them. That's basically what he said.
Either you have it or you don't. And a lot of them motherfuckers are not dogs.
So
you do have some dogs on that team, but not a lot of them talk the talk, but don't walk the walk. You can talk it, but we see what we see. I mean, I got 4 eyes, Johnny got 4 eyes, and you got 2. I know I see what I see. I know Johnny see what he see, and I know you see what you see. And I ain't seen a lot of dogs out. I'm be honest with you. Brooks is a dog. That dude is a dog. Like, you got certain people they got that mentality. But then you got people that say they want to be dogs, but then they quit on their team. We're not going to go there this morning, are we?
No.
And if you're a dog, you got to be a dog for 17 games.
Thank you. Not 16 games, 3 quarters, and decide to sit in the 4th. Fuck that.
And we know Chan's a dog.
And my whole thing with Chan, I love Chan, but they don't need to keep pounding him as the number one fucking running back. They need to sit there and preserve him. I love his running style. I love what he brings to the team. But you're gonna fuck around and have him get hurt. That's what's gonna wind up happening.
Well, that's why we need a running back built like Ashton Janty. You know, a bowling ball.
You need physicality. His finesse shit is not working. The finesse shit is out the window. I'm done with the finesse shit. You need physicality. You do.
Oh yeah, we need that guy who on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, 3rd and 2 can hit the middle and just go.
Yeah.
Shit. You know, I got a front with a seat there in Philly, like Saquon just running all over the fucking place.
You know, and it takes 3 or 4 guys to bring them down.
Mm-hmm. The man is fucking. I've watched a fucking video where it's Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, and they're doing squats, and these men are squatting 650, 700, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit, man. So you can see where the power. You can see where the power is coming from. But yeah, what shall we do? Wait and see. and pray that the Miami Dolphins organization make the right decisions, or go after the people that they feel that's going to help this team grow and be better than what it is.
Well, I mean, every player that they're going to go after, they think is going to help, but they got to come in and prove it. Whether it's
Absolutely.
a rookie or a free agent or, anybody they go out, they think is going to be helpful or an upgrade or, but they got to go out there and actually do it.
Right.
You think about it, when they signed Poyer, they were thinking, all right, he's going to help at the safety position. The guy's got experience. He's a veteran. He's been around for a while. Then he lays a big old goose egg.
He's a spy for the Bills, dude. That's how I look at fucking Poyer. He's a spy for the Bills, and he got ran over not once, not twice. He got ran over a few times this year.
Yeah, have you seen the newest video of Jalen Phillips and his workout?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he's looking good already. I mean, he put a workout video on there where he's doing his sprints and other things, and he's looking good already. So he'll be ready in time for the beginning of the year.
Oh, listen, we already know the guy's a beast.
Yeah.
Just been unfortunate, with the injuries the last 2 years.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see him at DCC.
Definitely. That's in a couple weeks, isn't it?
Next month, or the end of this month, actually. I mean,
yeah, we in February, so yeah, that's what I'm saying.
3 weeks from yesterday, actually.
3 weeks from yesterday. Okay. We definitely, guys. Well, Paul, you're going. I think Johnny, you're not going this year, right?
No, I'm not going.
Well, Paul, here you go. You sit there and see folks. Hey, Dan, what's going on, Dan Burke? What's up, brother?
What's up?
What's up, Burke?
You see some folks, man, and try to get them on the show, man. We would love to sit there. That's why I haven't really bothered Ali and a lot of folks, because I know they're getting ready. Well, they're down doing the Pro Bowl thing this weekend.
Yeah.
But I don't really bother those folks until after DCC. But when you see Ali and Lisa and all these good folks, try to get them on the show. We got slots fully open. So, whenever their schedule is cleared, we can get them on here and sit there and conversate with them and have them tell us their assessment of the season and how they felt about things and stuff like that.
Yeah, Dan, we talked about that pre-show, the trade.
Yeah, Dan, I woke up this morning. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo. I'm like, who's going to really beat that? That's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough. And the Sixers just played the Lakers this past week and beat them. And so, but yeah, I'm just, we're a week away from the Super Bowl. No football on today. Well, yeah, it is football on today, if you call that football. But,
What's on today?
I think the Pro Bowl's on today.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So we got that today. But besides that, next week will be the last Sunday of NFL football until August. Yeah, August.
Yep, Hall of Fame game will be beginning of August.
Mm-hmm. Do we even know who's playing in the Hall of Fame game yet, or no?
No, they haven't. They won't announce that till they announce the schedule.
Okay. But one thing we do know, we do know we're playing in Spain. We just don't know who against who. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know against who and what week.
Right. It would be nice to get it done in the early of the season, and then we'd be done and over with instead of putting that shit in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta let fans have time to be able to book stuff too.
Absolutely, I agree.
You know, you go out there and make it week 1, and that's going to screw a lot of people from being able to go.
Well, it can, it can't. I mean, it doesn't take that long to book something.
Yeah,
especially these days.
You can book it quickly, but you got to be able to get the time off of work.
Yeah, and the finances too.
And you know, you got basically June, July, August, 3 months in order to be able to get that time off of work. You know, that's something, if you know it's coming up, that's something you're looking for towards and planning out as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I'm not going.
I'm going to try to go. I got to wait and see when it is.
The only way I'll be able to go is if it's that first Sunday of November.
That's when you're heading over to. That's when your guys are going on the cruise, correct?
Yeah, that's when we're heading over to Rome. And I already looked at it. Round trip airline ticket from Rome to Madrid is only like $70 round trip.
Wow, that's a steal.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Paul.
So trust me, I've already looked into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want to go and hang out with the fans. If I get in the stadium, great, but just to be in the country and hang out with everybody and sightsee.
That right there, that's enough for me right there. You can find a little pub or something that are playing the game or something somewhere.
Let's play a quick commercial break, fellas.
Gotcha.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Call them up, get your good food and sweet treats. And don't forget the cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Shout out to Chef Jew. Definitely. Always good.
I think I figured it out.
It is. You
I figured it out.
What's up, Berg? What's good with you, brother?
Holy crap. I figured it out.
Bergster.
Wow. So I'm getting my car maintenance, so I have some time. So I'm in the Toyota dealership. Wow, I'm on. Oh, what's up?
How you doing, Dan?
Good. I was just goofing off, messing out how to do it, and I figured it out for now. Yeah. So, good to talk with you guys, man. I got a couple hours probably here because I'm getting maintenance.
Yeah. Well, we know that body of yours needs some maintenance.
They need to take his one left foot off and give him a right foot.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. Yeah. You guys see that NBA trade last night? It was crazy, man. I was up till 1 watching the NBA channel. I couldn't believe it.
I woke up and seen it, Dan. I woke up and the first thing I seen on my Facebook was Luka the Laker. And I'm like, what? I was right there. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow, you just never know. It happened at midnight, and I was just, the NBA channel had live coverage, like they were in the studio talking about it like crazy. So, yeah, maybe the Dolphins will do a crazy trade and we'll get that superstar. NFL trades are hard.
We can only dream, bro. I mean, shit. I mean, you saw what they did here in Philly. That fell right in their lap, and I don't know why and how you sit there and allow your superstar player to go to a division rival, remind you, and knowing damn well that was like the icing on the cake for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh yeah, the division rival, Barkley, division rival, man.
Yeah,
he's a reason. That's for dang sure.
Dude,
he's a good reason, but
he's a good reason.
Yeah.
That defense is the reason why we had the defensive coordinator here in Miami, and he gave us our 6th ranked defense, and he gave Philadelphia the #1 defense in the league.
Yeah, I thought Washington would keep it closer. I'm sure you guys did too, but
dude.
Dolphin winners, I was going to ask you a question. Hey, what happened on Friday or Thursday with that plane? Is that near where you live in Northeast Philly?
Literally about 15 minutes away from me. 15 minutes.
Did you see it? Did you see it actually happen?
I didn't see it. I was in Chester, Pennsylvania, at my sister and my brother-in-law's house, and we were just watching TV, and all of a sudden my phone was blowing up, and I saw what happened, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I know the area very well. I grew up around that area.
You do. Yeah, it was a big intersection, too. Crazy.
Yeah, my buddy, one of my good friends that I've been friends with for over 30 years, he used to him and his parents used to live on that block.
Oh, wow.
Literally. Yeah, it's just mind-boggling to me, and it's so sad and disbelief because not only the folks in the plane perished, but people on the ground perished as well.
Yeah.
So it's really right now in the area, man. It's really sad. It's sad right now. It really is.
Day after the other plane crash, which is crazy.
Especially the plane crash in Washington.
That plane actually left. They said that plane that went down to Philly actually left Miami. It left Opelika, went to you guys. Supposed to go to Missouri or something, and then back to Mexico because I guess they had like a little baby on that was trying to get that was sick, something like that.
So what happened was they refueled here in Philadelphia, and they actually sat there and was going to send the family, her and her mom, back to Mexico on that plane, and nobody knows. Now they're saying that there's a lot of things coming out now. They're saying something went wrong with the oxygen on the plane, and that's what caused the plane to do something.
Right away, and 40 seconds in, crazy.
I'm just like, it's just right now for everybody. Like for everybody that's involved, all the victims and the families, things will never be the same in our area again.
And the videos that came out were just the doorbell cam and the driving, the dashboard cam. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was thinking of you, Mr. Winters, because I know you're that way. And John, you're not too far either. I mean,
no, I'm much farther away from there. But trust me, when I saw the video, first thing I did was message Winters.
I was just like, yeah. I just couldn't believe. I'm still in disbelief. I really am because
I did hear about the dude that climbed the pole that died after the Phillies, after the Eagles won.
It was an 18-year-old kid that was a gymnast.
Stupidity. Yeah,
and you're 18, and then I actually seen the video, and it broke my heart because I'm like, why would nobody advise him not to do it? And what the fuck, man? Like, that broke my heart. Then you got the idiots running people over here when they celebrate. You knew these fans were going to be out on Wall Street. You knew they were going to. It was nuts. I mean, don't get me wrong. You like, my whole thing is this: I don't have a problem with people celebrating, but when you're shooting guns up in the area, and then you got people running people over. That's not celebrating. That's not celebrating at all. Like, what is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
That's very much so. You
Yeah,
know,
Philly's that's a tough crowd, man.
Philly's wild, bro. Philly's wild. Philly is a wild place. I'll tell anybody that. And I mean, I've been here all my life, but Philly is wild. It
But you know what
really
I was
is.
thinking? You know what I was thinking, Mr. Winters and guys, is like I was just thinking of, just as you were talking, even the Kansas City Chiefs when they had that parade. Remember when they won it? There was something that happened. Remember at the parade? There was a shooting or something.
Yeah, there was an article put out saying that if they win it again, they're not having a parade because of that. What happened last year?
Oh wow!
Right.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Sad. Sad. Because that's what people look forward to.
Yeah.
People
one individual can ruin it for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is the times that we live in, gentlemen. And it's sad to say this, but this is the reality. This is the harsh reality of our country and just the times that we're living in. Yeah. You have to be, you got to be smart. You got folks out here that don't give a shit. They don't at all. And they will spoil it for everybody.
All it takes is one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I always say this by working in the industry, and I keep telling people this: mental health is real. Mental health is a real thing, and if you don't think it is, you're a fool. Like, it really is. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying mental health is blamed for all of the events and stuff like that. But what I will say is this: by working in it and seeing it on an everyday basis, trust and believe, people's mental health is not the healthiest it's been. It's been probably the worst it's ever been. So, like, real shit, like, sometimes be mindful of who you talk to, because you just don't know what's going through a person's mind. You just don't.
Especially when you're driving, you know, like when I was younger and I drove, I used to, like, you know, if I see someone do something stupid, I would do some signs. So you just don't know, man. They might have a, you know, I think even an NFL player got shot, like, from the Saints or something, by just opening his mouth. And you don't know people driving and what they have on them. You know, it's just.
What's so crazy? No, I know what you're talking about. The NFL player recently, about a year ago, was doing an autograph, and then they was trying to rob
Jordan.
Yeah, he played for the Raiders.
But yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah, he was doing an autograph session or something, and the kids tried to rob him, and they shot him.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, this is the world that we live in, gentlemen. This is just what it is.
Yeah,
and I'm not condoning it at all, but this is where this is what we're coming down to right here, right now. So that's why I always tell people to be safe and all that. Please be safe. Give thanks to God for seeing another day and all that, because the times that we live in, it's wild out here, and it's only going to get worse.
Well, I mean, it's twofold. One is, you were talking about mental health. There's just not enough help for everybody anymore. You know, they've closed most of the mental hospitals and things like that. And the second one is, and the second part is the internet. You know, people want to be copycats, and they see something silly on the internet, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to try that," and they end up getting hurt or killed. And you're like, you know, people are like, "Oh, that's mental health." No, they're watching stupid videos on their phone, their computer.
Could be a combination. Yeah.
You know, everybody wants to be a copycat because people are making money being influencers, as they call them. And not all influence is good.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And the thing is, Johnny, we all know it don't even matter age range anymore. Everybody knows it's the youth. It's not just the youth. You got adults out here that ain't got no damn common sense. And it's just like, you got to be really kidding me. What was you thinking about before you did what you did? You just wanted 15 seconds of fame for what? Like, some of the stuff, it's crazy to say this, but if you go on social media is better than a whole bunch of TV programming that's out here today. And it's crazy. All you got to do is go on your phone and be on your phone, and you can see whatever you want to see on social media. Literally.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how I heard about the plane in Philly, man. I heard it right. I'm like, I saw some videos, and I'm like, what? And I was thinking you owners, you know, like, oh shit.
Dan, what's crazy is, Dan, I used to go clubbing around that area. There was arcades around the area. The movie theater used to be in that area, like right there where everything happened.
And the airport's right there. The one where it left out of the small airport's right there, because they said it was 40 seconds in, right?
And the first thing I thought about was Northeast Airport, because Northeast Airport literally is not even about 10 minutes away from that area. So the first thing I'm thinking is, I'm thinking, oh my God, a plane crashed from Northeast Airport. But then when they said it was leaving it left Shriners Hospital to head back. And that's where it left from. I was like, oh my
Your
God.
heart
And
just hit, yeah.
so I was just
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah. So
Scotty, I'm a U.S. citizen. I don't have to worry about that. I was born on this land, sir. So I'm not worrying about that at all. I'm a born American.
I didn't see the comment. What was the comment?
You got to be careful talking about mental health now. You'll end up on a deport list.
Can I actually see comments, or do I click the chat button on the bottom? I don't want to leave you guys.
No, what it is
If you're on the phone, it's tough because I can't click on the comment and still see everybody, or sometimes it'll kick me out.
That's cool, man. It's cool. I'm finally on the air, man. This is surreal. Yeah.
I know. I keep telling you, get your butt on here.
I got call.
No, stop. You didn't get the surgery. You didn't get the surgery to fix your feet yet.
Hey, John, I'll challenge your Duncan to my Wawa. Put it up. Come on, Johnny. Yeah.
You know I got my Duncan.
That's all right. I
Yo,
got
you know what's crazy? Johnny, you know what's crazy? What's crazy is they hear a Floridian talking about Wawa. I remember a time where you couldn't even fathom the thought of getting Wawa down in Florida.
We got him like 10 years ago. Yeah. First they went to Orlando, and now they're being built in Miami.
They're being built everywhere. Listen, I'm in Jersey, and we've had them forever, and they're still building. Quick Check and Wawa are having a war up here.
We just want to Buc-ee's down here, but it's all the way in Daytona.
All y'all to shame. If you haven't been to Buc-ee's, you don't know.
I want one down here.
We get this. We were in Houston, and they were talking about Buc-ee's, and we drive out, and it's this little tiny place, and Burke and everybody's like, no, this isn't the one. It was one of the original Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Then we left there and drove like 20 minutes to go to another one. It was quite a bit bigger, but they're like, no, this still isn't.
I didn't know there were different sizes. Yeah.
No, they have they have them where they have like one over in Daytona Beach has about 80 gas pumps.
Well, that's what we were looking for.
God damn. Are you serious? 80?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they're building one. They're building one in just around the Ocala area right now that's going to have over 100 gas pumps on it.
Yeah, it's like a Walmart at gas stations. It's mostly like Alabama, Georgia.
And they do not allow semi trucks in there at all.
Good.
And the bathrooms are clean.
Good.
Oh, yeah. The bathrooms are huge.
If you got that many gas pumps, you better have big bathrooms because most people stop, fill up, run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're huge, but they are spotless clean too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Best brisket sandwiches.
Yes.
Burke was telling us, about Buc-ee's, and we're in Houston, and like, oh, there's some down here, and we went driving around looking for them, and we couldn't find one of the big ones.
Yeah, we went. The first one we found was smaller than Racetrack. It was like a regular gas station, 3 pumps.
Yeah,
4 pumps.
that was one of the original ones.
Okay.
Well, we were in Texas. It started out in Texas, so it makes sense. I think Buc-ee's started in Texas or Alabama, but I thought they were all one size. I didn't know.
No,
now I know.
They were never outside of this. They were never outside of the state of Texas until about 5 or 6 years ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, they don't have them in Pennsylvania. Mr. Winters, I know that.
I've been telling people I just want to go to Buc-ee's for the experience because I've never been.
I know. How I really knew about it when Pedro the Fantastic Painter went in there. If you guys remember, you might have remembered. He went in there live and he was and he was like throwing the camera, and I'm like, damn.
That's the one they built in Tennessee.
Yeah, he went there. Yeah, I think he went to that one. Yeah, it was a few years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 years ago that they opened one up in Tennessee.
Yeah, and there's billboards you can see for mile. Like if you go to Tennessee or like big Buc-ee's, they'll advertise it like 50, 60 miles down the road. Hey, there's a Buc-ee's, with a big billboard off a highway.
Before they left Texas, they used to have a billboard right here in Florida for one of the larger ones in Texas. Before they even had one outside of the state of Texas.
Oh, wow.
I know they have one in Alabama. They have 2 in Florida with the 3rd one coming.
Yeah, there's one that's going to be built, I think, at Fort Pierce as well. I heard they're breaking ground on that, but that's still like 60, 70 miles north of me. So, but
Wow.
yeah.
But they got some of the best food.
Oh yeah. It's also like they got antiques and other stuff too. They sell.
Oh yeah, they sell all kinds of supplies and stuff.
You want to get like a cooler. You want to get
they got
ornaments for Christmas.
They got
Christmas,
well,
whatever.
it's like a freaking Walmart almost.
Yeah, pretty much. You want to all these kind of Bucky shirts, T-shirts.
Let me ask you a question while we got you up here and we got like less than 10 minutes to go.
Sure.
What would you like to see us do with our 13th pick in this upcoming draft?
I mean, that's a good question. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with trading down depending on what you get back because the more picks, the better. So I'm always a fan of that. I'm not sure if you guys are a fan of that. I would say, I mean, we definitely need another corner. Definitely need a safety. You know, college, I'm not too familiar with who's out there because I kind of just watch the Canes and stuff like that.
Right.
That receiver from Ohio State, I'm not sure if he's staying. I know he's from Miami, that number 4 or whatever his name is from Ohio State.
Rivers, you're talking about?
That's him. Yeah, like another playmaker like that. But we need another offensive lineman. That's the main 3 right there, you know. There's a couple positions that we're pretty good. We're fine at. The question is, do we bring Chubb back? Does Chubb get cut in June? Dude didn't play one game, you know, and I thought he'd come back in the middle of the year. You know, and back to Jalen, you know, hopefully, you know, they say 3 strikes you're out. If he gets another injury, man, you know, it's 2 right now. So maybe we do go after another defensive end. What do you guys think?
Well, if you go 3 strikes, you're out. That means 2 is past due.
Good point. Good point. Concussions are worse, you know, but I feel for Jalen Phillips, though, being a Canes fan.
I think we definitely need offensive line, interior offensive line.
We need offensive line for 25 years. Yeah.
Yeah, we need both guard spots filled. We need defensive line. We need safeties. We need a thumping linebacker.
Yeah. Is there any position we're solidified at?
Well, I mean,
tight end. We're good at tight end.
Tight end, running back.
Yeah, Mostert's gone. I'm telling you right now. We all know Mostert's gone.
Offensive tackle, I think we should be all right. You know, linebacker for the most part we're okay. We just need a thumper, somebody that can is good with the run and can actually.
I like that guy we picked up from Seattle, man, Dotson. I mean, dude, claim he had a couple picks. I like him. I know, you know. I mean, that's something to look at, you know.
Yeah.
Ogba had a decent season too. I know he's older. Do you bring him back? There's a lot of questions with this team. It's like every year. The problem is the offseason is more exciting than the regular season. You know, like we need the regular season to be more. The offseason is like, oh, what's going to happen? This, that. But like, we want the regular season to be just as exciting. You know, we want to, you know. But now it's who's coming, who's going, this, that. You know, it's just.
I have to agree with Scotty.
We'll see. So what's going to happen? Does Chubb come back? You know,
I think we'll keep Chubb.
Had a great year. I'm excited about Chop Robinson, and
I think we'll keep Chubb if we cut his pay.
I like Malik Washington. Malik Washington was a good pick too. You know, like we hit on some picks.
We still got Taj waiting. We got Taj, and that's who I'm excited to see this year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Forgot about him.
That's who I'm looking forward to seeing because they sat him out all this season. I'm looking forward to seeing him this coming season. That's who I'm looking forward to seeing. I got high hopes on him. The footage I seen with him in training camp and all that, I have very high expectations on him.
Back to defense. Who was the guy? There was a couple guys that stood out. I know Bell, linebacker Bell. He looked pretty good for a young guy. Quentin Bell. Right. And what about the other guy from Colorado? What was his name? He didn't get to play that much, but he was like a linebacker that we drafted. Remember he played for Colorado? forgot his name. Amara? No.
Kamara?
He just didn't play as much, but he was supposed to he was a draft pick.
Kamara?
Yeah, Kamara. Like, I wonder what he's going to do next year. Like, he was supposed to be like getting some snaps. Kamara, yeah. Well, you guys are good. You guys know your players, man.
Well, that's the thing is we got to start cutting dead weight too. I mean, if Tyndall's not going to do anything, get rid of him. If you know,
I forgot about Tyndall. Oh my God.
Right? You know, you got guys that haven't. Yeah, you got guys that haven't played. That listen, if they're not going to play, if they can't get in there, get rid of them and bring some young blood in and see if they can't.
What about that corner? What about that corner? Can't the corner we drafted from South Carolina that a couple years ago? What was his name?
Cam Smith?
Yeah, man. What's up with him?
Who knows?
Well, that's another one. To me, it's dead weight. If they ain't playing, cut them. Bring somebody else in.
First, second round. It reminds me of Noah Igbenogany. Just not there, man. Not with the program. And Noah actually, I think, had a decent year last year.
Noah been doing good. Noah was just playing last week.
It always happens, man. They leave. First of all, I mean, back to like when we traded Wes Welker to New England, I'm figuring out why the hell we got rid of Wes Welker as the coach. Maybe, who knows?
Well, we only have a couple minutes left in the show. Dan, really appreciate you dropping in, brother.
Hey, man, you're making my my Toyota maintenance vans fly by, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad I figured it out. It's easier to do it here than when I'm driving home, but you guys do a great job, man. Big fan of you guys.
We appreciate you, brother. We really do. And you're more than welcome to join us anytime.
You guys are like family. You guys are family. So
Absolutely. Vice versa, brother. You already know, man.
You know it.
yeah, and you guys, I don't know. I'm not going to watch the Pro Bowl. I'm sure you guys aren't either. Don't say you're going to watch.
What?
Paul?
Watch what? Watch what?
Paul, don't watch the Pro Bowl.
I'd rather watch old films and old games on YouTube before I watch that. I'm sorry.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Well, call Pedro and tell him to set his phone up somewhere, and you can.
That's a good one. That's a good.
I gotta go.
I hope Pedro's watching.
I gotta go celebrate my wife's 60th birthday party.
Oh, happy birthday to your wife! Still happy to hit on that slot machine on the cruise.
Oh yeah, she won't ever forget that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Other than that, everyone, we appreciate y'all joining us. Scotty, Kenshawn, Bursky Bear.
Bursky Bear, definitely, and Michael Winters as well, definitely.
Michael Winters. Oh, Michael Winters, what's up, bro? E12, yo.
Mikey's always on here.
Always.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mikey's probably happy to see me. Yeah. What's up, Mike?
He needs to jump on and get on here with us. He's always commenting. He's always watching, but he's got to show his face.
If I get on, he can get on. You never know.
We appreciate each and every one of y'all, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Huddle Sports Network. Even you, Dan Burke, joining us. We appreciate you very much.
Appreciate you guys. It's fun.
Y'all don't forget to join us tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. Peace, love, and fins up, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful
Peace, love, and fins up, all.
Guys, be safe out there.
You too now.